Welcome. We're in the hills, nestled in the hills of Orange County, California, at a spectacular Spanish Santa Barbara style home. We've got a lot to show you. Enjoy. So we're in the master bathroom of this exquisite home and a great example of a truly traditional, timeless bathroom. I want to pay special attention to the incredible light fixtures and then the marble work on this his and hers vanity, complemented by Kalista faucets. You've got cut crystal handles, polished nickel with a matching Kalista sink. Just really makes for an incredible space to get ready in the morning. Beautiful cabinetry, just the wood tones and colors that you don't see every day, accented by this incredible polished nickel hardware. But then look at the floor. Just the inlay stands out against the marble, which then leads you into a truly spectacular tub. This tub is from Drummonds. Drummonds is a company out of the UK, a true cast iron tub with a wall mount faucet from California Faucets, the tub filler from Cal Faucets with the telephone hand shower. But what's really exceptional about this tub is that a lot of tubs will clad the tubs in metal, or they'll wrap it in some kind of material. This is actually hand polished cast iron. So you still get the pitting, you get the detail, and it's just truly one of a kind. So I think it accents this bathroom and just sets it off to a timeless masterpiece. And then that leads us into the master shower. Again, beautiful tile work, accented by this incredible marble surround. And then you've got the bench, but who doesn't want their shower with a large traditional 12-inch pan head to relax and just wash away the worries of the world. So I know we talk about this maybe way too much, but every home deserves a bar like this. Just pay close attention. You've got this natural copper with the wood inlay. This bar is next level. As we walk around, beautiful granite slabs. Another thing, this whole home has Rocky Mountain hardware throughout. So real bronze, natural ages and patinas, and it's just amazing. You've got copper inlay here, but then copper sink, hand hammered. And I think something to kind of point out at this bar is, so this is a roll faucet with a Tuscan brass finish, and a lot of people hear the words living finish and they don't really know what that means. This is a good example of taking a living finish, so you can see where the handle has aged and you have that brass kind of starting to show through. It's a beautiful natural patina, but some people say they want it and they don't really know what they want. So when you hear living finish, you're gonna get the aging in the sink, you're gonna get the aging in the patina on the faucets, and it's never gonna happen the way you want, but it's authentic. And for the right the right home, it's beautiful. And I think the other thing about this bar, besides the incredible collection of spirits, is when you're serving your friends and your family, who wouldn't want to have a drink and then take a look out at this. And if the view's not good enough, I've got one more thing to show you. So take a look at this. A bar is one thing, but a next level wine cellar is something completely different. And this is an incredible wine cellar. Yeah, this space, look at the brick ceiling. A lot of the light fixtures in this home are from Steven Handelman. And so, I mean, look at this sconce. It's amazing. The other thing, you've got this wood sculpture built into this cubby in the back. I mean, what a space. Obviously an incredible collection, but from the bar to the wine cellar, I would say this is luxury living at its finest. So one thing my man Trevor behind the camera pointed out about this house, the word that I think defines this house is character. Every detail reflects just the character in what the homeowner and the designer wanted to accomplish. So we talk about a Spanish Santa Barbara, this style of home, and look at, again, the Steven Handelman light fixtures. You've got this wrought iron, the chain, look at the paneled ceilings, look at the skylights, and then look at the beam work. It's just spectacular. Point out on the fireplace, you have these Spanish tiles inlaid, you've got the red brick, There's just an authenticity to this house that you can't miss. Even to the vent and duct covers, every detail's been covered. And so for the homeowner, the designer, there clearly was a vision and the execution was flawless. For this style of home, flawless. Flowing from the bar and this beautiful living area into this substantial dining area, again with the beamwork, the beautiful hardwood floors, into the center of the home that we all love, an incredible and exquisite kitchen. Enjoy. So welcome to the kitchen. So much to cover in this kitchen. We don't sell lighting, but I want to bring attention to these Steven Handelman pendant lights that are sitting over the top of this island. And they just harken back to the authenticity again of staying within the Spanish style of this home. And then coming down, just endless counter space, incredible, just the beautiful marble slabs with all the veining, all the coloration. And then we've got a farmhouse, apron front fire clay, smaller prep sink with a Waterstone prep faucet, moving into across to the main fire clay sink. And again, just a detailed front. There's all sorts of fire clay sinks you can get into, a simple front, contemporary, all different materials. We saw copper apron in another spot in this house, but it's just timeless. And then the Waterstone traditional pull down faucet. Polished nickel, one of the best selling faucets that we sell. Handmade in Temecula, top of the food chain with the soap, air switch, air gap. If you're going for a traditional home, you're not gonna do better than this. Appliance wise, we're kind of in the same ballpark. Subwoof, as good as it gets. So Sub-Zero on the refrigeration, and then every house isn't complete without your built-in coffee maker. So we have the Miele here. And throughout this whole kitchen, again, pointing out some of the different hardware, we've got Rocky Mountain everywhere in this house. So bronze hardware mixed with the polished nickel, we've pointed it out before, but the mixing of metals and even the Rocky Mountain hardware used throughout this house, there's different styles and elements to every room, and it all flows together. Don't be afraid to mix metals and to have some originality in each room. Then moving down this incredibly long, beautiful slab of stone into the 60-inch wolf range. Waterstone pot filler, signature red knobs. If you can't cook it or prep it in this kitchen, you're probably doing something wrong. Butcher block counter here on a secondary island, going into an eating area, and then again, looking out on the views is just breathtaking. So we're in the entry, the foyer of this home. And again, we just want to point out a few of the details, from the coffered ceiling to the wood detail that wraps the perimeter, the lighting, this incredible staircase that leads up to a secondary master. And then some of the details, even in the flooring, we have this clay tile in the arabesque pattern. And as we transition from the entry down the hall into this herringbone pattern, and then again in this home, everything, and I mean every bit of hardware, is Rocky Mountain hardware. So we have the Rocky Mountain bronze multi-point sets leading out into this patio with the fountain. Just another incredible spot to collect and gather your thoughts. Moving down into the first of two main level powder baths. So this is the first of two powder baths on the main level. California faucets, polished nickel with the black ceramic inserts that's really stunning against the countertops. And then a unique touch that you don't see in every bathroom, but again, it's these little things, these little details that can make something special. So here we have a Linka sink, white undermount sink, but there's a polished nickel drain cover that just really makes it stand out and look different than everything else you see. So the second powder room of this, again, the main floor of this home, just something to point out because you're rarely ever gonna see this again. Truly like a one-of-a-kind piece of art, which is a Rocky Mountain 100% handmade bronze sink with a Rocky Mountain bronze fixture. The backsplash tile, the mirror, it's unlike probably any powder you'll see again. So on these tours, we're focusing a lot on the interiors of the homes because of the products that we sell. But in Southern California, it's really all about the indoor, outdoor, and in this case, the outdoor living. The spaces on this property are expansive, mature olive trees, fountains, beautiful lawns, and views that go on for days. So from outdoor kitchens and barbecues to sitting areas, casitas, this is outdoor Southern California living at its finest. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the tour of this impeccable Spanish style Santa Barbara home. Like and subscribe. Keep an eye out for more video, and we'll see you next time.